Blue flags. Blue flags here are a little bit tricky because, again, the mountain's super tight.
We back up and running now?
I know there's been a little bit of confusion, and I clarified it a little bit last night, but for those of you that weren't here last night, the rule still technically
Looks
is
like we're good,
one
right?
lap. Once you are blue flagged, you have 1 lap to let the driver behind by. Any more than that, and it is a ticketable incident, okay?
Right.
That being said, at Mount Panorama, the mountain is super tight, and there's not really a good spot to let anybody by.
I don't see any delay
so we
from
are going to
watching on my own screen
that you let people by on the straights. I understand that the faster cars behind you may lose a little bit of time through the mountain if you get stuck behind
There's a bit of a delay, I'm sorry. I forgot to
but
turn
you'll
that
lose
off.
even more time if you try and pass them and you guys both wreck out. I mean, wrecks are going to be pretty common here, so we're trying to avoid them at all costs. So if you guys can wait until the straights, that would be ideal. It's much, much easier to just move off the racing line and let the faster drivers
You need to get your allergy medicine too.
Doing that on the mountain is hard because it's so fast.
Are we good now, Ghost? Can you hear me?
It's kind of hard to get off the racing line correctly and then rejoin correctly.
Or Bailey or Hudson, whoever's
if you
still
think you
in
can
here
get it
watching.
Done, you know, it's your judgment. You're the driver. But we're going to make a strong suggestion that you wait till it straights. If there is an incident, I shouldn't say if, but let's be optimistic. If there is an incident, please review the incident on your own after the race. We see a lot of tickets come up immediately after the race. You know, and some things are black and white, and that's fine. But we see a lot of tickets that come in right after the race because people are upset. You know, I've done it myself. And then it ends up kind of not really being a ticketable thing. I mean, it was just some high emotions and stuff. So we try and avoid that by asking that you review your replay before you submit the ticket. You've got a couple days to submit the ticket. You're not under any time crunch. So go ahead and take your time with it.
We're just waiting for the servers to come back up. I don't know what they're doing.
Stewards, so don't worry about those. And then any other instructions you can find in the submit ticket channel. Post-race replays, it's going to happen just like it has every other week, one for each division. You guys know where you are. I'm hoping that there are people to handle the replays after the races for each division. I don't know if I will be here, and I don't know if Dom will be here, but hopefully there's a staff member that can take that over for each division tonight. And that is about it. I don't think.
Okay.
One thing.
There we go.
We've changed the race review chats to D1, D4, and D5 race, like official race chats. So if you guys want to hop in there, and I know it'll be probably helpful for some people to just have people throughout the field in there calling out incidents and
stuff. The race chats are labeled
so
for
I've made those chats
specific drivers.
It's not so much for banner. It's just for like if you want to get call outs from each other during the race.
That's cool.
That's
how's the setup?
If you just want to
pretty good.
Hang out with
so
every other chat.
Let me see if I can move this up just a bit for tonight, and then I'll move it back when we're playing Pokemon.
Here. So if we have any LAN related questions, let's save those.
All right,
for
there we go.
After.
But I made some changes.
I don't see hands going down.
From the.
First, so I'll put
I guess it's a
up here.
aggressive setup from the game. I don't know. It's definitely not the Go setup because the Go setup has weird stuff.
You talked about the pit entry.
Did it do an ad already again?
On track or
Hopefully
going off track? Are you when you say off track? Is that all four wheels, or if our left side tires are still on the pavement, we're good?
I think we're good on the ad.
All four wheels.
All four wheels on the concrete?
No, sorry. If all four wheels go on the grass, then that would be off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
2 on, 2 off is fine.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Travis?
No, that was excuse me, that was my question.
Good deal.
How do I do this? Leave state.
Got it. I think I saw Chris.
Anybody else?
But it doesn't look like Chris is
probably the same question.
Can I do this?
Yeah, okay. I think we're all good unless anybody has any LAN issues.
Okay.
Speak now. Or forever hold your peace.
Okay, so we see this now.
Alright. I am going to post the password in GT3 race announcements. It is going to be all lowercase caution. So go ahead and join your servers, and Dom and I will be here if you need help.
But to answer the question, Ghost, the setup's fine. I did lower the front, so we'll look at it real quick. So we do this. We took this from 18 down to 16.
Hey,
this was
I don't know
15,
if it was just a bug on my end,
so we bumped
but
those down.
when connecting, I saw that it was
then
listed as a 24 slot
I moved
server.
this from 52 to 51.
Like 24 got in.
Didn't change that, and I lowered the
there's the 25th.
ride height from 76 to 73.
Okay.
And then
just
that was it.
Yep, no worries.
That burger.
So hopefully that'll work.
I was just gonna answer Mark. It is a bug on the ACC side. This is.
So right now we got 19.
So it shows 24, but it's its regular capacity.
Al just said vision.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Al. And Sean Daniels.
Yeah, it was definitely turning in better. I'm gonna scuff this set of tires real quick too, a little bit. Ooh, Sean is super low. I have to turn him up a little bit.
You can immediately go right back out.
Yep.
Okay, I see there is a ton of people in T4 race chat, so I'm gonna go in there and remind them not to just go bonkers.
I think everybody here is fine.
Yeah, alright.
Right.
Well, we're gonna get up here to this grass section here and kind of.
Okay, speak now for void, please.
That should do a little bit. That should be enough, right?
I can't seem to put the password in. No idea why. It doesn't let me.
So that scuffed in that set of tires,
Did it
right?
not let you type at all?
Yeah.
Are you
Possibly.
on? Do you have the right server pulled up?
All right, so let's pull up.
Division 4. In the LAN server, yeah.
It just doesn't let you type at all.
GT announcement. That's just gonna say what the password is for tonight.
You.
So we've got this
hit the back
chat.
button, and then.
All right, we're gonna jump in here with these guys.
Howdy, howdy.
Good evening, fellas.
Let's see. I have the Sim Pro Manager turned on to 95%. I don't want to fuck with anything right now.
There we go. So, we're gonna stay in here with these guys. Normally I don't jump into the
Filling in my driver's briefing bingo card with a question about pit entry.
Chat with these guys during the race, but with all the cautions and shit that go on. You know what? Let's put the SRA stuff up here. Like right above me. Kind of gives a. That's a nice little look. Actually, now that I think about it, that's close to my peripherals. So I think I'd rather have it over here, like here, and then I can drop my weather thing down a little bit. It's gonna look a little weird to me.
You guys ready to die tonight?
That should be good.
No, I'm only ready to live.
I'm ready to fly over the mountain and just say fuck this track. Hopefully, with how many guys we got in here? We only got we got 30. Okay, we're gaining.
Oh. Yeah, we have about as many people as normal, so
yeah.
I guess mostly everyone figured out how to use the land connect.
Looks like it. And then we've got, I know Patches. We don't have a clue where he's at since he's not in the server currently. And then Mr. Finkelstein is not racing tonight. So we got 29. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's double check. Let's close the voice channel section. Penalties to apply.
Someone spin out on the straight.
Wouldn't surprise me. It's a 696.
I just saw a yellow flag and someone teleported back to pits.
And it's see
On the,
696. So yeah, Patch is a 696. He's not in here, so that's
The
a
first
pain.
straight.
Oh, we also need to do this again. And just in case I need to do any admin stuff, I'm sure. I know that's the wrong track map, but I didn't want to go to the BR back screen when it only takes me like 3 seconds to type in a couple of things, so, you know, then be done. All right, Silver's first 10 minutes. Goal.
Can you turn off the fucking people talking in the pit lane? It's an ambiance.
Oh, I know. It's like the track guy in the back. Oh, this is going to be a very good race.
Crap. There we go. Yeah, it's ambiance.
Ambiance. Okay, let me go to audio.
About the distance from London to Madrid.
Pretty much.
Although it does say it lowers the pit lane alarm. I'm not sure I've heard of a pit lane alarm before.
Wait, what? Pit lane
alarm. It says crowd, track speakers, pit lane alarm. Maybe I should keep this on.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just leave it where I had it. Let's see, you guys. Any of us silver? No. No, Yates is silver. Alright, good luck. I'm gonna mute up.
Green light. Give it all you got.
Alright, so we're gonna grab. I don't know. Was that Santer? Is Santer in here? Chad Santer? Where's Mr. Santer? I see a Ferrari. There we go. We'll hop in with Santer for now. So if you haven't been here, which I feel like most everyone that watches me has been here at least once before during these, the darker colored tags on the scoreboard are your silver drivers. They go for 10 minutes on qualifying, and then at the 10-minute mark, they can finish that lap. What they're on, they come in, and the golds start moving out at 10 minutes. And then you start where you start. You do bad in qualifying, you just start in the back. Silver start in front of you. It's just how it goes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in the silvers. That means there's 16 golds. So, pretty even split tonight. If we had Finkelstein and Patches, it would be 2 more on the silvers. But I mean, we still have 30 drivers. That's not bad. I'm sure a few people have decided that it wasn't worth their effort to try to do the land stuff to get in. Some of them decided after last night's practice race that, you know, they don't care enough about points. Yeah, I was expecting with the way the practice server went and the whole land issue that we'd have quite a few less, but it's good to see that most of us are out here trying. I'm just hoping to hit those, anything under a 2:04.5 and I'll be happy. If I can hit that mark or better, I'll be happy. I know that's where my potential is for qualifying, and that's where I want to go. Yeah, I know I can. It's just a matter of actually putting laps. You know how it is. You can practice for 5 days straight for it, and the second you get into this situation, it's a no-go. Chad's gonna have a bad first lap here, but you know, all good. Let's see. I don't think Yates is on. He's a little bit further behind Santer. Santer's going into turn 2. Yates is on his way down to turn 2, so this'll work. He's actually on a, well, I'd say decent lap, but he might not be putting in too much of an effort. Ooh. Felker hits the wall there too. Damn. 19. Yeah, this car I've done about 17. Which is what here it'd be 4 laps. Actually, probably. Oh, cause they're running like 3.4 to 3.6. So 2 laps is about 7 liters. So 14 is 4 laps. Yeah, I might run a couple more liters just to see if I can squeeze another lap out if I need to. All we need is a decent starting position and a good lap 1 or turn 1, actually, because I feel like if we get a good turn 1, we can get away on the straightaway and maybe single file up with a couple guys and get to 2 and 3 without any incident. Yeah, he's getting in way deeper than me. Like, he's braking at like 125 where I have to brake at 150. So that makes sense why Yates is a little bit quicker. 100. Yeah, he's braking at like 80, 75 there. Hell's Corner is important. Yeah, it is. Totally agree. So scroll up. I mean, 2043. He's right there on just about my my PB on this first lap. Felker will be in the 3s if he gets a good lap in. Santer, I see, messed up his last lap and his current lap, so that's going to be good for him. And we'll see how... Ooh. That's going to do a little damage to the front arrow. It's catching Santer, though. That's just not good for him. No, it is Santer. It just looks like a black car from this one. Don't lift in which one? Foggy? I don't know which one that is. Is that like 7, 8 Froggy? Now I gotta look at the track map. I don't know which track corner that is. Let's drag this back over. Bathurst. Bathurst. Froggy? Oh, turn 8, the left-hander. Okay. Yeah, I gotcha. These damn kids, man. It's every freaking Tuesday. They wait until I get out here and they start fucking play fighting and shit. Knowing that, you know, one's twice the age of the other, the smaller one's usually going to be the one that gets hurt. Yep, 203. Yeah, you're talking about front. So this is 2. This is 3. 4 is this one. She got it way over there. Interesting. 5, 6 here. Oh, 5, that one. This one's 6. 6. Okay. Yeah. If I get far enough to the left, I don't have to lift there. I do a little lift here, and then like 9, 10, I do a little bit of a lift if I need it, and then brake early. Yep. Downshift to 4th, coast, 3rd. Hard on the brakes here. 2nd. Keep it in 2nd. Full throttle. I found out that you brake right here in this right-hander a little bit before the crest. Yep, just like that. Boom. You're good until the end of the hill. Yeah. I went back and watched Yorkie's video today because there was a couple corners I was like, Can I do these a little bit better, because I feel like I'm like catching the crests of hills. Yeah, the one on, definitely do second gear, or that's the one that goes on the straightaway, right? Forced elbow, if that's the one I'm thinking. Yeah, it depends. If I'm carrying too much speed to get slowed down, I'll slow down a little bit, downshift to first. But there are times I do keep it in second. That's the only corner though right now that I'm actually consciously shifting down into first though. Like that one I stay in second. Turn 4 I stay in second. Up in the downhill section, the lowest I get is second. I got 50 seconds, so we'll, is there anybody that's... I don't really want anybody worth watching. Everyone that's worth watching is too far out to the finish here. So let's go ahead and get our setup on. Let's grab a couple more liters of fuel. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I'm not going to try to jump line here. So there's Chen in the Audi leading that. A guy who should be D4, D3 easily with his times. So I'll wait for this little bit of a train here. See anybody else? Oh. Yeah, Chen is for sure a driver who does not belong here. Appreciate it.
Yellow flag charging front.
Like, I don't get it. It's 8:30. They should be winding down, not winding up. Kind of pace ourselves this lap. Get heat into the tires and the brakes. I try to avoid the curbs because the curbs are kind of nasty.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
That's Santer ending his lap. I honestly don't care what the overall is. That was only when I'm practicing and I don't care about where people's positions are.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Alright, let's see what we get here. Hopefully this guy in front of us, it's Meyer. I'll catch Meyer in a couple laps, I'm sure. Alright, that's not a great corner. The problem is I turn in too early, and then I hit that curve, and then I lose time, so I try to turn in later, and then just miss it completely. Still getting some pressures into the tires, so. I guess I do first right there too sometimes. Kind of just getting a clean lap. See if we can. Then this next one will sweat a little.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
If I have to guess, I'm gonna gain. It's Brule, not Meyer. It's the same color though. We'll end up gaining like a second or two on him. Oh, Meyer's in the pits. Okay. Meyer was close to us because of where we started at on the time sheets. .207.1. Okay.
This has been your result, guys.
We weren't really pushing, so we know we've got plenty of time in it. Losing time there because it drifted out on us. Yeah, I've got to go to first with this setup. I don't cut enough speed off otherwise.
There's a slow car up ahead. There's a slow car up ahead.
There we go, 8 to the 205.3. That's gonna gain us a lot of time right there because we do that pretty well. Those 2 extra liters actually did matter because I actually get this lap in now.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Still up 2/10. We're in 8th. Yuki's got a low 204 as well. He's right in front of me. Him and Magenheimer, so not bad.
Yellow flag accepted. Session is now over.
We may have lost a little bit on the end there, but we'll fucking take it. Yeah. These 2 literally don't belong. If I get like 2nd or 3rd in the championship and these 2 guys are in front of me at the end, any of these 3 guys actually, these guys don't belong. They were. I mean, look at that. 2024, 203. He's got a half a second on the next car, and these guys got a second on that guy. Yeah. Magenheimer beat me by a 10th. Oh, okay, so he got another fast lap. Aoki had a 4. Okay. Axizak, that's your Christian Lenzo. Appreciate it, buddy. Now it's time to get the sweaty race in. I gotta make sure that I put the fuel in. Tobias, you should be going to bed, brushing your teeth, not back here behind me. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah, these top 3 have kind of slept. They kind of slept under the radar this season. Like I said, they had a couple of bad finishes early, which didn't put him on the radars, and then now they're just kind of putting the hammer down. 110 should be good, just in case we have to take tires. Tire set 2 is fine because they don't have a whole lot of wear on. Actually, we're gonna do tire set 3. We want a fresh set of tires for just in case. $2.025. That's D3. Yeah, no, he's been running D3 times since like week 3 or 4. Same with Nates and Trimling. It's ridiculous how fast some of these guys just all of a sudden in 1 week you go from being like a 25th place driver to winning by 15 seconds and having pole by 5/10 over the next car. No, there might be a track or 2 that they're like really good at, but there's no way that they just out of the blue jumped that much in such a short time. This looks like the 3 of us are going to kind of just hang. I really need to see if I can get my stepdad or someone to help me make a little pedal stand and space out my brake and gas pedals a little bit. I kind of like what Speedy's got, but I don't want him
That's
upside
kind of a rough
down.
qualifying for me. I invalidated like 2 of my laps. You only get 3 apparently on this this track here.
Yeah, I got
it's a
3 or
tough
4.
one.
Oh, I better get in my car here.
Yeah, you can't mess up a lap though for sure, because then you have no way to catch back up.
Right.
Yates, you're starting what, like second?
Stay single file.
Speed on. It's gonna be interesting. Appreciate it. Yeah, Ren said last night he started 4th in the practice race and got turned in turn 1. So just because I'm starting closer to the front doesn't mean much.
I think I'm just gonna drive an ECU map 3 for the entire race. Just have a nice, easy Sunday drive.
Sounds good. I'm just gonna go balls to the wall.
Yeah.
The good thing is Ren and I will be side by side into turn 1. Being in the same lane here, he's gonna be on my outside. So at least I have that comfortability that we know that the guy on the R row isn't gonna affect us too much. Anselm, Byram,
Speed it up here in front, boys. My tires are getting cold.
I know. I can't get any heat in here. They're just scooting here.
Yeah, this was a problem in the practice race last night too.
Well, the formation lap, the speed is determined by the first player, isn't it?
I think
they're still held to a program that they have to follow.
So they have a delta, but yeah, hopefully no friendly fire. Ren and I have raced pretty closely together since we started season 3.
First lap for me. Fuck it. I'll let people pass if they want to.
Even before we were together in baseline last season or teamed up this season, Ren and I have never had any issues side by side. I've got to see some of his dramatic drifts around some of those corners.
I'm losing a lot of heat in my tires.
Yeah, no shit. They're like getting blue.
Yeah. Pressures are dropping as well.
Finally getting a little bit of heat into him though. 70-72 here. Oh, I didn't change it at all from... Because I was practicing at, I was practicing these, because this is my qualifying setup. I just added the race field to it. So I didn't change the pressures at all because I did all my qualifying in the...
What safety car, Jim?
I did all the practicing in the lobbies today, the race lobbies today.
Saw someone leg off the track.
That's disconcerting. I think the other server was 22.
Can the whole grid even line up on the straight, or is it just gonna give us a start in the middle of the corner?
Some of you might start in the middle because of how short this front straightaway is.
dude. That was aggressive.
Alright. Good first corner. I'll keep my mic open until we get to like the straight on the first lap here. Alright. Full focus now.
Oh, good night, Chad.
Trimling hitting the wall already is not good for him. Even if it's a little bit of damage, it's going to mess him up down the straightaway.
Oh, sorry, I should have called it out.
No, you're good. That was me going off on the side of the track going into chase.
Just so you know, someone's already taken out the brake markers after the long back straightaway.
The brake markers are gone.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to lift a little bit because of the guy in front of me.
Oh, you guys are good. I'll just use the
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
big thing on the left, the crane. Ooh, Rigatoni is way in the back. Not good for him. Alright. Yoki's up some spots already, though. I thought we went up a spot. Somebody went off the track.
Prepare for a race full of people running off on that last turn there.
See if AO can get some draft on Trembling and get around him. Bring the rest of us around. Yeah, the back straightaway here is going to be interesting.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Well done, mate. Personal best.
He's in the Aston though, so he's going to get a huge speed run. Yep. And Naoki's all up Trembling's ass too, so. may have hit him there, but like he's crisscrossing across the track there. I can't really do much.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Oh, that was scary.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Whew, that was a poop moment. And some Byron. So we got Chen, Yates, and Beverly just 9 seconds ahead, just gone. But that's fine. We weren't going to race those guys anyways. Our goal is to keep it clean and place as high as we can. Mainly we're already going to be doing 205s, dipping into 204s possibly at the end of this lap. Sorry, Ren. Yeah, 2049 already.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Damn, already cars in front of us wrecked going up the mountain. You should be in bed, mister. Tobias, it's 9 o'clock, bud. Put your tablet down. I'll plug it up when I'm done. Put it in my chair. Go to bed. Did you hear me? Thank you. See you in the morning. Halloran. I got Hemi on as well. So I got another lap car here shortly. And Aoki gamed a lot through there on me.
Well, that sucked.
Losing in the downhill?
Nah, fast. Right on the top of the hill.
Oh, okay. I got you. Skyline.
Fuck. I just teleported to bits. I was like sideways. I might have been able to get around, but I just didn't want to be stuck up there.
Fuck. There's 2 positions. That's all good. Now we don't have cars near us, so we can kind of relax a little bit here. Now we know that Byron and Ansem weren't gaining, so it's fine. Let Aoki take Hacksaw down for us. I think Aoki was a little bit faster than us. Right through there. Actually, his car was like closing and then not closing and then closing. Really had me worried. I kind of just wasn't paying attention fully in the braking zone. Next guy's 10 seconds back, so. And it's Meyer, so I don't really need to worry too much right now.
Fuck, I was doing so well too.
Anybody watching? Sorry, not as talkative tonight, but this mountain section takes a lot on you. Yeah, that was my big thing, was just keeping it off the wall. Not entirely sure what happened. I think it just snapped on me. On that curb. It's the main reason why I try to avoid it, because it's not that great. Alright, we're back in a groove now. Let's catch Byron and Ansem.
I'll break early. Oh, I don't think you're actually in here.
Yeah, the only ones in here are Yates, Brule, Sarver.
Thought Beverly was in here for a second, but then I realized it was just 3 of us.
Yep, just the 3 of us. somebody. Oh, thanks Christian for the follow. Glad you have time this evening to come and stop by and hang out for a bit. I'm gonna try, since I'm not working tomorrow, to catch the D3 race, but we'll see if I catch the mainstream or if I try to catch a driver perspective. Since I haven't been on the D3 streams, I haven't really cared much for the D3 commentary. Hey, a little too much talking over each other. Come by. Jan Rodrigues, what up, buddy? 50, 100. Also good to see you. I haven't talked to you in a while. Hopefully work's not too much stressing you out. Missed the weekly chatter. Hopefully the GT4 League or whatever it was is going well. It seems to be from what I've seen you guys in the baseline chat. Or the baseline Discord, whatever you want to call it. Byron fucked that up too if I got a good run. Be right on him. That's fine. This is a patience thing. Ooh, that was not good. I don't like that.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
And that's one reason why I didn't want to be hustling up to him. Because you never know when someone's going to buff up their car on the side of the hill there. And now he's got a bit of damage, so I should be able to pull away a little bit. Yeah. I wasn't expecting him to bounce out because he was going kind of slow. He didn't lose a whole lot of time, so it didn't hurt it too badly.
Well, I'm spending 10 minutes in the pits, basically.
Oh no.
I died again.
Rough.
At least this time I'm just gonna actually pit and repair and do my mandatory pit stop.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just had Byron beef it up on the dipper in front of me. Alright, so I got 2 lap cars here. I don't like when it says slow car ahead.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Okay, nothing. Still nothing.
There's a slow car ahead. Slow car ahead.
Oh, it's my teammate. No. Fuck. And we needed those points too, because I think Rigatoni had a wreck on lap 1. It's just my earbuds. Well, hopefully it's nothing too major and he can here.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
This is where it's just play accident avoidance the rest of the night now. Can't see the fucking entry to that corner at all. And you can't read the signs because the way the sun's pointed, it just makes the signs pretty much black all the way through. Hopefully another lap or two. That's he teleported. Fuck. That's gonna be a long pit then. Hopefully he still comes out in front of Rigatoni and we can at least make up some points on him tonight. We're down like 96 points to him right now on the team chart. So we need both of us to make up about 25 each tonight and then 25 each next week to take it. It's kind of cruising here. There's a couple cars in the pits there. 741, looks like 232. Alright, well we're up to 4th. From 8th or 7th. So, and I mean, we're 4th and 5th. From 7th and 8th. We both move up 3 positions. That sucks. I have faith in you, Ghost. Get you good qualifying. Just pray for that good turn 1. Get away on that straightaway. Don't look back. $150, 100 now. Trembling's 26th and in front of us, so he's losing points. He's not going to be 2nd or 3rd, whatever it was, in the points anymore. This is 16th and 17th in front of us, and they're a lap down. Rigatoni 26 there. So we need to gain a total of 50 points on Byron and Rigatoni tonight.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Flash the guys, let them know I'm away. If I can get by you before the next uphill in the mountain, that'd be swell. I'm glad that Trembling passed Rigatoni. That's another like 2 or 3 points that he loses to us. There's only 29 guys remaining. And Ansem was running in the top 10 before he spun in front of me, so. A lot of cars going to be wrecked at the end of this one.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2.
200, 150, 100, break. 5 or 10 more minutes and I think we'll have a bit more vision into that corner. Since we don't have the mountain blocking part of it. Rigatoni picked up a position on somebody who went straight back to the pits, it looks like. We're gaining on Byron behind us, but not a whole lot, so his damage isn't too terrible. And I'm almost hitting the wall where he hit it earlier and spinning.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Sector 3 is past us, that's down halfway down the back straightaway, so we don't have to worry about that yet. Yeah, Byron's just going down. Felker's behind us, and Daniels. We need to keep it in front of Daniels to gain points on him as well, because he's currently our points leader. Felker I don't really care about. I don't think he can gain enough points to really contend for the title. He might be able to catch me though, depending on how many points he gains on me. $200, $150, $100, break. I hate that these guys are in the fucking Honda and the Aston. I have no speed down the straightaway, but I have them beat everywhere else in this track. Patience, handsome. I'm not going to try to pass you unless you just want me by you here.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Car on
Thanks,
the left.
buddy.
Clear on the left.
Feel I give you a little bit of a tow here. Looks like my ads are coming back up, so sorry about that if you guys get an ad. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy. Man, another person left. Tony's picking up spots just because of the carnage here. There we go.
Car on the left.
Just hand me in and let me by. And that tightened up the battle for those two guys again. Damn, another one. Rigatoni was just 26, now he's 23rd. Can't get any points if people keep wrecking.
Someone just told me that we're halfway through and I should keep it up. I think I've spent more time in the pit than I have actually on the track.
You got this, keep it up. No, you're doing fine. I see keep people teleporting back to the pits a lot. Rigatoni's picked up 3 spots in the last 2 laps.
I've tried to take it slow on those turns, and I don't have enough downforce to make the turn, so I bin it.
Yeah.
I try to go too fast, and then I feel like I forgot how to drive.
Nah, that's how it is after you've had a wreck. You kind of just... You're like, I don't know how to do this anymore.
Well, if it's any consolation, I picked up 37 seconds of damage trying to avoid something right after chase.
Oh, no.
Had a couple of guys spinning in front of me, one punted the other, and I had to evade as much as I could.
I've
Have you pit yet, Lane?
Yeah, I teleported.
Damn. Well, so far I've avoided my teammate and like 3 other top 10 drivers wrecking up the hill and down the hill.
I killed myself coming out of the pit lane because I got oversteer and then I lifted too much and it spun out and I crashed on the other side.
I've done that before.
It's absolute trash for me right now.
Hey, keep in it. You'll get a couple more positions by the end of it, I think. Enter it.
We drop a lot of positions here.
Oh, you're pitting now? Oh yeah, you just pit. I see you behind me now.
Shit, including the one that I need to not.
That sucks. Who are you worried about passing you?
I need to not drop behind Felker, but I've lost 2 spots to him. He's up in 5th, I guess, now.
Yeah, he's 5th on mine too. Right behind Byron.
See if I can finish in that last place. I'm sure someone's already quit, but...
Car on the left. Gate on the left.
Yeah, we had 30, so we've already got 2 quitters. Thank you, Rigatoni. Yep, pass on the left. I see you, buddy.
Clear on the right.
Oh, Schultz at wrecked, so that's another...
See if I can actually finish the valve.
Fuck, are you serious?
Sounds like Lane just got some more damage. Where's he at on the hill? Yeah, 988, him and Santer. Fuck, that's annoying. It's good news for us,
Of
though.
course, the sun makes it so you can't see the turn 1 board.
Yeah, it's... I think a couple more laps and it'll go down below the tree line, I think. Yeah, it's almost low enough now. Alright, so Chen's way up there. He's already in like the downhill section. He's going through Sunset now. And Beverly's right there now on the Sunset 231, so not gonna catch either of them right now unless there's a big wreck, so we're just gonna kind of focus on
Gotta make up some time.
3rd place here. Byron's 4th, but he's way back in the traffic here. As people have pit, so hopefully that slows him down some more. Alright, slow down. There we go. Yeah, look at Hemian and McDonald were 17th and 16th a little bit ago, and they've already picked up another 3. So, a lot of cars still having tons of issues, so we can just keep our nose clean for 25 minutes, we'll be fine. Good thing I practiced that earlier. You know where that crane is on the left. Joe says it leaves your peripherals. You break in. What up, Nacho? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, let's fucking go. We're doing well. If you missed the start, Aoki and I started row 4, 7th, and 8th. We moved up to like 4th and 5th. He was in front of me at that point, and he smacked the wall going into the downhill section. I managed to miss him, and he teleported to pits from what Christian said. So he's taking some damage. I don't know exactly what position he's in now. So he's playing damage control, and I'm just playing it safe, trying to keep this car out of the walls here. We got Rigatoni back in 23rd and Byron in 4th. They were trying to catch for the team title, so hoping Aoki didn't have too much damage. He's only a lap down where some of these guys are 2. And he can make up a little bit on Rigatoni as I make up a little bit on Byron and really make this title nice and close going into next week. Kind of like Jan and I did in the season 4. Cars up on the hill behind us, teleporting back, I saw. Yeah, trailing. So Pellerin's a lap down to Rigatoni at 25th, currently in front of us. So he might be able to get lose one more spot before he loses a lap, which is good news for Rigatoni. As long as he doesn't wreck, he might not lose another position. Kimbrel, Trembling. Guys pitting. Yep, but we're not racing the cars in front of us. Ooh. Chen's now 8 seconds. That's the leader. So we'll see how he falls into how close Beverly is to him whenever they both exit. Well, when Beverly does his pit, they on the same cycle again. The fact that he pit and he's still 8 seconds ahead of me is ridiculous. 202's my ass in D5. Temperature dropped a degree. Tire pressures weren't quite up to temperature to begin with, so we're gonna lose some temps. Wacky shit going on out here tonight. I think I'll pit with about 10 minutes to go unless something crazy happens between now and then. Like I get stuck in some traffic or something. That's 164 to Pellerin still sitting in that corner.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
Thank you, Jason.
Car on the left.
Beverly's like 25 seconds ahead, I think it says. 23.
Thank you, Alan.
See, Byron's damage isn't really hurting him that much. Him or Felker. They're still about 15 seconds back, give or take a little bit.
Okay, just need to take some time out of Felker before he pits.
I get my Swan here before. Oh no. He's passing cars in the pits. We need to get about a couple of these lap cars to see where Beverly is in relation to us now. He's doing the smart thing by not pitting.
Fuck.
Beverly's 30 seconds, so he can pit and still be in front of me if I didn't have to pit. So the only way I'm passing either one of those guys is they get involved in a wreck. So we're content with the podium. Hemi Unknown, despite being a lap down, is not too badly damaged. He's keeping up with us. Cleaning in front of us too, so we kind of just chill. 723, I think, is trembling. Yeah. A chunk in 12th, a lap down as well. So we know 12th on back is a lap down to the leader. I wouldn't be surprised if top 10 is some of the top 10 drivers are behind. I guess he's not that far ahead. No. So 12th is the last chunk and 11th. So top 10 currently are the only ones on the lead lap. Says we've got 8 laps left. So 8 times 3.5. Your out is reading as invalid. Do you have one? Thanks, Jan. It was my because I changed my qualifying setup and I liked it better than my race setup, so I just loaded that for the race and just changed the fuel and forgot to hit the add one later. How to fuck up a race 101. Don't add 1 liter of fuel. Have to pit a second time. Look at all those cars on that side of the track. We got a group on the hill behind us, and we got a group going up into the mountain here. 13 minutes. Again there. That's the second time I've hit that curb and the second time I went off. Yep, you would call on me, I remember that. But second time I've hit that curb, second time I didn't actually hit the wall, so counting our blessings. Alright, so we're running like 204s. We got 13 minutes. Yeah, we got plenty of fuel. We just have to time our pit here. Felker passed Byron. Felker's 7 seconds back. Nope, can't touch it ever. It's because you want to turn in and get close, but I'd rather just be a little bit wider and not touch it. So that mess up cost it. Somebody else left. Now we have 27. Does anybody see 232 on the board? Byron just pit. That could be why Byron was behind Felker. Got a bit of time to look here. 14, 251, 3. Honestly, I don't think I see, unless he's under 219 or 310 there where they're punched up. I don't think I see 232 Aoki. Does it matter to move the pressures? Because I'm not actually taking tires, right? It doesn't matter? Oh, move TC up 1. I see. I got you now. I saw tire pressures and I saw move up 1. I was like, wait, what? Felker pit. Yates is behind him. Damn, Yates might actually still pass me for 3rd here. Legion Tower, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Beverly's 7 seconds. So he's got 21 seconds on Yates after the pits. And Chen's got like 40 seconds on him. It's ridiculous. He got 20 seconds on 2nd place, roughly. Or no, he's got like 10. I'm gonna do like 1 or 2 more laps before I pit.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Falling behind to the car in front in sector 2.
hoping so. Because we're only taking 1 liter, and we're not taking tires. I'd rather him slide out a little bit and get caught up before I have to pit. So he's not like close when I get out. Man, if I didn't have to pit, I might have something for Beverly. Just gained a little, half a second on him this lap. Oops. I got 1 liter. Fuck it, we're not gonna change, we're not gonna fix that. It's not affected us so far. It's not entirely concerned about it.
Mandatory stop is now clear. Let's go, 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 go.
Oh, right behind him. Not bad. If we hadn't that second spin, we would be fine. I have 8 seconds on Felker though.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
You think about it though, none of these guys that are in the top 5 are really my pace anyways. They're all faster than me, so finishing in front of some of them is a bonus. We still have 5 minutes. There's plenty of time for a carnage. Trimley moved up to 20th. He's slowly gaining. He's 2 laps down, he can't gain really much more.
Got another 50 seconds of damage, boys.
Let's go!
I'm sitting on another 30.
Oh, damn.
Made my way back up to the podium, so happy with that at least.
Yeah, you're doing well with all that damage.
Currently 25th out of 27. Pretty sure I have suspension damage.
Damn. Rigatoni's in the pits. He's the next car in front of you.
Yeah, I pitted and fixed 37 seconds of suspension damage, and then on my outlap dropped it across Skyline going into the downhill and picked up another 30 seconds, and then yeah,
rough, man.
Well, probably another 10, and then ran it into the wall at Forest Elbow.
I think I'm just never gonna actually race here again. I hate it.
It's not going the way I want it to. Certainly, it's not going the way of the practice race last night.
That sucks. It's no big deal. I'm just gapping you on track by a second a lap with 30 seconds of damage.
I didn't think there was going to be a worse track than Olden Park.
Oh, I knew this would be about as bad.
I've been nervous about this one since the schedule announcement.
Yeah, I always have bad races here, even though I do enjoy the track itself.
It's not a safe track, like...
Nope.
People... I don't know.
People don't show enough patience as it is, and then you get them on a tight track.
2 more laps, roughly.
Yep.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Damn, Foker's only 5 seconds behind me. Rigatoni wrecked again in the uphill. Man, if Ren did back out and I have just, and it's not just I didn't see him, that's gonna suck because Rigatoni's having a bad time, and then Ren only had 1 incident and just chugged around. He'd probably be doing like Tremlin, creeping back in the top 20. But I don't think we're gaining 25 points on Byron. But depending on where Rigatoni finished, we could have gained 50 on him and Byron combined, with me gaining most of the points. Because this 4th is worth, I think, 80, 85? 85. I'm getting at least 5 on Felker if I keep him back, and then another, so 9 to Byron behind me, if he's still 6th. So it only leaves 41 points that has to be gained. Which means it looks like more than likely we'll break even or gain a little bit depending on how Aoki Rigatoni work. Oh no, Aoki's 22nd. There he is. Okay, so he's got 2 positions on Rigatoni, so that's not a whole lot actually. He was just mired in the thing. So that's probably 4 points. But you know what? We chipping away. That's all that really matters at this point, is we're chipping away at him. It was mostly my fault the last 2 weeks that we lost so much ground. My bad finishes at Zolder and Olton. So it's only fitting that I gain some points back for us. points to like bang it into the wall right here. That give me another like 5 points, and I would feel really good about that. I felt like I earned the top 3 tonight. It's just ridiculous that he's like 30 seconds of damage and still running, you know, a second or two ahead of me a lap. It's crazy. 30 seconds of damage and I would be like running 207s.
Alright, check it, flag. Great job. You did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
I did it. I finished a lap.
Very nice.
1 lap, nice.
Yeah.
So Byron finished 6th. That's 9 points on him.
Ah, that was fucking trash.
And then
I
Aoki
hate this
beat
track. I'm never gonna
Rigatoni
race
by
on it again.
1, so that's probably another like 3 points. But you know, whatever. Like I said, I lost us a bunch of points
I'm
this
not,
season, so I can't blame Rigatoni.
Not thrilled with how that went, by any means.
I can't blame Ren for anything because it's not his fault.
Yeah, that's why I didn't have like any practice, so I was like, no.
I had practice.
Couple things. Lane, how much damage do you have?
But I do appreciate
So when I pitted,
showing
when
up.
you were trying to...
And hanging out. I'm gonna see if maybe someone's streaming. I'll pass the stream banner over to somebody else tonight, and we're gonna go do this race review. So let's pull up Twitch. Finally get a race on this track and actually do well. So I'm happy about that. Looks like Taco's streaming. So we're gonna go raid Taco. It's Taco. Bruh. He's streaming Pokemon Unite. If you do stay for the raid, just stop in, say hey. Make sure you switch it over so the raid actually gives them the views. But good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.